Hey, Shalom, Makim out there. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Makakudash, and a double honors unto the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the elect out there throughout the four corners of the earth who are preaching and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity. Alright, man, in this one I'm going to get into Esau being greatly despised. Alright, and it greatly showed during this speech, this that I think his name I think it's the prime minister of Israel, Netanyahu. All right, he took the stage to speak during a NATO like little assembly thing, and the majority of the people up in there packed up their suitcases and walked out. All right, people ain't trying to hear from you no more, man. People ain't trying to hear your bullshit. People are tired of your lies. All right, nobody likes you, man. All right, this is Obadiah 1. I'll start at verse 1. Uh, and so it says, the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. Okay, and Edom are the so-called white people, right? But they're actually red. All right. Actually, if you go into that word Edom, it means red. It says, we have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Look, see, you are greatly despised, Esau. And then it even says in the book of Romans that I think it's in the 9th chapter, like 11th verse or 13th verse. All right, to where uh, uh, um, the Heavenly Father said, he said, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So nobody likes you, man. You know, it's like the scene from the first Rush Hour when Chris Tucker picks up Jackie Chan from the airport and they're riding in the car, and Chris Tucker tells Jackie Chan, you know, the girl don't like you. I don't like you. Nobody likes you. Yo, man, that's... Hey, it's like the same thing goes for Esau, man. And nobody likes you. Man, that's a funny-ass movie, man. But, anyways, I'm gonna, play this. I'll probably just play, like, the last, like 30 seconds of it.
You've been listening to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu speaking in front of the United Nations General Assembly. Not the entirety of the General Assembly, as many of those delegates walked out at the beginning of this very fiery speech from the Israeli Prime Minister. At one point, he referred to the United Nations as an anti-Semitic swamp, and he said the real war criminals are in Iran, Gaza, and Lebanon. So some very fiery words.
This was a defiant speech. He was speaking to a largely empty chamber. It was empty-ish before he got there. And then, as you noted, there were a couple walkouts, including, according to our teams inside, from Malaysia, Indonesia, and Iran.
So there you go. These nations ain't trying to hear you no more. Alright? You have done shed so much blood, man. Y'all done fucking atrocities, man. Alright? Here it is, you know, that you set up a League of Nations, man. Because that's what the United Nations used to be called, alright? They used to be known as the League of Nations, you know, and then they changed their name to to the United Nations, and they were. It's a group of nations designed to maintain global peace. Esau? Maintaining global peace? That don't make sense, man. That doesn't make sense. That and the scriptures say that that he has left off to do good. You know that. Hey, man, he wasn't designed to keep peace. All right. Look, this is Psalms 36 and verse 4. It says, "He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil." So they don't put away evil. They do evil, man. They embrace that shit. Alright? They have shed innocent blood. Okay, so therefore, man, because we know that according to the scriptures, it's the Lord who rules in the kingdom of men, and he turns the king's hearts whithersoever he will. It says that in Proverbs. I think it's it's 23, 24. Where is it at? Proverbs 21 and 1. And so it says, "The king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will." See? Every way of man is right in his own eyes, but Yahweh pondereth the hearts. See, so it's the Lord who is turning these other nations against Esau, Edom, man. They are turning against America, man. If you get Isaiah 47, it says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers." Look, see, so this place is being exposed, man. And don't think that these other nations have forgotten how this place came about to be and how it was built up. All right. Putin takes shots at this place all the time. For enslaving the so-called black people, man. And the Hispanics and the Native Americans. All the killing that they did, man. Putin takes shots at this place about that all the time. Let me I'm gonna queue up one real quick. Isaiah 47 verse 3 to finish it off. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not beat thee as a man." See, because it's lucky then. Because Yahushua is coming back with great power and great glory this time around. Alright? The first time he came in the flesh, okay, to sacrifice himself. But this time around, okay, he's coming to save the elect in the 1/3. And to do away with the rest, man. Okay, there's going to be bloodshed. Okay, there's going to be blood in the water. Lots of it. And the scriptures say that, actually, let's get that. Woo! The Wadi Abashimashah for this one. Hey, this is Isaiah 14, verse 20. Verse 21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Look, see, for the iniquity of their fathers, because a lot of so-called white people, aka Edomites, love to say, you know, anytime that the topic of slavery comes up, they say, well, I didn't do that. That was my forefathers. Yes, they were terrible, man, blah, blah, blah. Fuck, man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Alright, because how we are being punished for our father's sins, you shall be too. Because guess what, man? The Lord, yeah. Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15. It says, that which has been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. So he requires his due payment, man. You know, and his due payment are y'all fucking sins to pay for, man. Okay, the scriptures say that that the sins of Babylon have reached unto heaven. Okay, the scriptures call you the border of wickedness. It's lucky if I'm all over the place. I think I already had that one queued up. Oh, I didn't? Alright. It's fine. We'll get it right now. Malachi 1 and 4 says, it says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Actually, let me get this in blue letter real quick. I want to go into that word. I want to go into a word. Malachi 1 and 4. I'll run it back from. I'll run it back again. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. Look, see, and they have built this place for the Lord to throw it down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever. Alright, and if you go into the Zondervan dictionary, and you look up that word, it's either Edom, yeah, I think it's Edom. It's either Edom or Esau, but I'm pretty sure it's Edom. And you read down a bit, in the definition of Edom, it says that it's the only nation who was not promised any exemption from the Lord's judgment, or something to that effect. Let's see if I can find. I think I found it on here last time. All right, right here. It says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. You know, and why is that? Because it says in James, I think that's 2 and 13. It says that they who have shown no mercy shall be shown no mercy. Alright? And then I want to get this word for border. She'll call them the border of wickedness. Actually, Slovakia. Anyways, man, let's go back to that Isaiah 14, verse 21. If I'm not holding anything, yeah, I'll get this one right after Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14:21 says, "Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith Yahweh." All right. Ezekiel 35 says, um, "Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred," okay, an everlasting hatred, "and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of a sword," because that is what he lives by. Okay, the force of a sword, because that is his blessing that was given to him in Genesis, the 27th chapter, by his father Isaac. It says, "In the time of their calamity, and in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee." So since you have shed so much blood, man, from the land of America to all these other nations, World War One, World War Two, and World War Three to come, and then everything in between. All right, you are going to be held accountable. All right, finally. Always pointing the finger at someone else. Always crying like a bitch. The time is gonna come to where you are gonna pay the fuck up, and you gonna go into chains, man. You're gonna be the one in slavery. Under us, man, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and the Native Americans. After the assembly of great nations comes up against you and shoots all their arrows and destroys this place America by a way of thermonuclear destruction. Okay? Which is what is prophesied in the book of Revelations, being called the lake of fire. That is what's to come. And Esau, Edom, you are greatly despised, man. You are losing your grip on the world. You are losing control. The script is flipping. Alright, you are going down. We are coming up. Okay? Israelites are coming up. And thus say the scriptures. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So anyways, with that being said, I hope and pray that this was edifying. And until the next one, I'm going to say shalom.